Beta plus decay. So where does the positron or anti-electron come from? My model suggests an explanation that is much simpler than the current science, though it is untested. This also connects to my other videos that help explain the entire model. Summary. It takes added energy to turn a proton into a neutron, but a neutron decays into a proton without added energy. Beta plus decay, a simple explanation. A proton turns into a neutron and releases a positron and neutrino. This is one of two types of radioactive decay. But where does the positron come from? A positron or anti-electron is antimatter and very, very rare in the universe. The missing antimatter is the key problem of all physics. So how can you just pull antimatter out of empty space? Then too, why is it even there in empty space? Nobody has ever found antimatter, yet it's handy for beta plus decay. Let's look at my model for a possible solution. First, my model suggests this different and unproven neutron makeup. Neutron is made up of a proton and an electron. Next, let's revisit the beta plus decay in terms of my model. Beta plus decay is a proton plus electron equal neutron. There should be some way to power this build-up change. My suggestion is an electron-positron pair. We mostly think of photons as the energy source for quantum energy, but I've chosen what two photons make, an electron-positron pair. Virtual particles come out of vacuum energy in opposite charged pairs, and vacuum energy is everywhere all the time. The antimatter positron, when produced with an electron, is everywhere. So here's my version of beta plus decay. See number 1 on diagram. Proton plus an electron, positron pair for energy, equal neutron and releases a positron and neutrino left over. Or, see number 2 on diagram. Proton plus electron equal neutron plus positron and neutrino. Therefore, to make a neutron, proton plus electron equal neutron. What's left over is a positron and neutrino. Next, the beta minus decay. This is even simpler. See number 3 on diagram. Beta minus decay, a simple explanation. A neutron breaks down into a proton and electron and releases an anti-neutrino. My model agrees and says a neutron decays into a proton, electron, and anti-neutrino. This happens because a neutron is made up of a proton and electron. Therefore, the positron comes from an electron-positron pair that powers beta minus decay. Thanks for reading.